Good morning, beautiful people all over the world. We are back live with Optimum Nutrition. Today, my co-host Karina and I have an amazing event for you guys.
Can you see me?
I can see you, beautiful Karina. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Sorry I was a little late. How are
No, I am wonderful. How are you this morning?
you? Really good.
Well,
Yeah,
Karina,
it's 6 o'clock over here in Los Angeles.
7 a.m. here in Colorado.
Good morning, bright and early.
I know we have people from all over the world. I was talking to people from India, from Chicago, from LA, from Brazil.
Amazing. Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Denver, but I'm also from Brazil.
Ah, okay. Very cool.
So we got a global audience here today.
Hi, Ashley. Good morning.
So Karina,
Hi,
let's
guys.
wish everyone good morning. I'm gonna start. I'm Alex, guys. I've been an Optimum Nutrition ambassador now for 12 years, and I'm coming live, as Karina and I said, from Colorado. And we got the beautiful Karina here from the West Coast.
And today we are going to be taking you guys through a little home workout. We know a lot of people have been struggling. I definitely have been. I used to go to the gym every single day. That closed down, so we all had to adapt. And today we're going to show you just some things that have kept us going. I've been doing a lot of home workouts. I've switched to running a lot. Alex, you're going to show us some new.
Oh, that's right. You know, the last 6 months have been a little bit tough on everyone, you know, especially with the fitness. It has affected everyone's lifestyle in one way or another. And obviously our healths have also, for a lot of people, taken a toll. And that's where we're here better than before, right? That's where we're here to tell people that no matter what the circumstances are, we can come back stronger and better.
I'm there with you.
You're right. Okay, guys. So my workout today is going to be with something so essential and so basic. It's a detergent. You guys, most of you guys have this at your house. And the reason why I chose a detergent is very simple. You know, it has a little bit of weight. It has a little bit of resistance. You guys can, you know, use any type of detergent you want. I usually go and pick the big one because I don't want to go back to the grocery store and pick up something smaller later. So I just use the big guy. And, you know, you can fill this with sand. You can fill this with water. You can actually use the real detergent, which if it falls on the floor, you guys can also use it to clean the floor. But it's very basic, guys. So we're going to start today's workout with a simple squat to overhead press, and I'm going to use this detergent as my resistance. And the reason why I use resistance, and Karina is going to show you guys a lot of body weight exercises, is because if you're looking to build a little bit more muscle and a little bit of resistance, you want to have a little bit something heavy. And again, like I said, you guys can find this anywhere in your house, hopefully if you keep your clothes clean. And so let's start with a squat to overhead press, guys. That's a very simple exercise. I always tell everyone, let's start with that from the side so that way we're not falling forward when we squat. So we go down at 90 with our knees, and then we go up and we raise the detergent. Such a very simple exercise, but it starts working the full body. We're working legs, we're working core, we're working shoulders, and we're good to go. What do you think, Karina? Shall we do 10 reps?
I love it. I'm going to grab my weight too.
Oh my God.
I know it was hard to grab weights for a lot of people, but I was able to get my hands on one of them before they sold out. So.
I know, right? Before each dumbbell costs 50 times more the value of what they used to pay. Hence why the detergent, it's not the same price. Okay guys, let's do 10 reps with Karina and I. So we're gonna squat, we're gonna open those hips, and we're gonna overhead press. As I go up, all I do is I exhale, so I make sure I get enough oxygen through my body. How's that feeling, Karina?
Feels good, I love this move. One of my favorites. I love getting more bang for your buck. So any move where you can maximize the output, work two things at once, I'm all about it.
That's right, you burn more
legs,
calories.
Shoulders, arms.
Yep, you said it right, bang for your buck. The more calories you burn with the least amount of time, we get the best benefit. Karina, you show us now an exercise with that dumbbell representing this detergent, so that way people at home can do the next exercise.
Okay. Actually, why don't we go ahead and take down the dumbbell, because I know a lot of people, I think you can actually do a lot of workouts without having weights.
You're right.
That's been one of my go-to. I think the key here is intensity though. So
You're right.
weight training, you gotta go all in. You can't be doing these little moves. You really have to maximize your output and just like go for it.
Yep.
So how about we do, I'm gonna make us do some high knees.
Let's do those high knees. I'm ready.
High
It's
knees
6
are some of
a.m.
my
there.
favorites. Really driving the arms, driving the knees. I like to do opposite arms, opposite knees, or you can just do like a power sprint. But we are gonna do, let's do these for 60 reps.
Let's do it.
Okay. Ready? Here we go.
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, look at that speed.
3, 2, 3. We got 20 more.
Do it.
Okay, last 10. Really drive it in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo!
Woo!
Those are some of my favorites. People always ask, like, what's your favorite ab exercise? High knees are some of my favorite for core because I just feel like it really, not exactly, like, you know, it just burns a lot of calories, I think.
Yeah, look at your abs. I mean, clearly it's working.
If you're really going full on for it, you're contracting those abs every time your knees are driving up. One of my favorite moves.
And it's a great way to get that energy going. I was gonna say, like, I'm ready to go. My heart rate's up. I'm ready to get in there. So what's next, Karina? What else are you gonna show us?
Okay, so another one of my favorite moves, we'll do on the floor, is a kickstand. See how to do a kickstand, Alex?
If I say yes, will you still show me?
Yeah. I hope I can maybe see this. Yeah, here we go. So it's just here, and then it's like opposite line, opposite line.
Got it.
Yeah, there you go. So we'll just
You're way better than these than me. Don't worry.
I usually just put a few of these moves together in a circuit, and it makes for the best workout. It just adds up. But even if you just do 3 rounds of 3 exercises to start your day,
Yep.
it really makes a difference.
And this is a great one because it opens up the hips. You know, a lot of us who sit all day at work, and especially during COVID, we have to work from home. It definitely opens up the hips and it gets things rolling.
Yeah, I love it.
So let's do it.
Here we go. 10. Here we go. 10.
Whew.
3, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! I'm feeling good.
Well, I'm ready. Well, since we're on the floor, Karina, which, you know, everyone has as well at home, and even at the park or even at the gym, I'm going to show one of my favorite exercises, which is a high plank to Superman. So this works the core as well, works shoulder, and it stabilizes the entire erectors of the back. So simple. We just go into high plank, and then we reach as far as we can without too much rotation of the core. We stay as stable as we can, and we reach for 10.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then if people want to add an extra boost, they can stay there and hold that plank and make sure they're breathing so that we're adding that extra core to the exercise.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you just showed that actually. I think a lot of people don't realize that it doesn't have to be high impact moves. Some of my favorite work, are low impact, you know, easy on the knees, but really focusing on that movement.
Yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of people, you know, they gain weight during COVID. So, you know, with no impact, like you mentioned, that's actually better for them to get back in that shape without the impact of the excess weight that a lot of people gain, unfortunately, during COVID with not having access to gyms and not having access to workouts.
Yeah, agree. So I'm going to show you guys one more move. I'll show you a variation actually of a lunge. I'll do a high impact one and a low impact one.
Let's do it.
So we're going to do, I'm going to show them a variation of just a lunge workout. So if I were to do like, here, let's do it. Let's see. Is this better? You see me? Cool.
Oh, of course I can.
So, if I'm doing like a HIIT workout and I'm just trying to just like get really steady, burn calories, boost my metabolism, just feel really good, I'll do jump lunges. So
let's do it.
Yeah. We'll just do lunges. And you just want to make sure you have a nice soft landing in here, and you still aren't bringing up your toes.
And that breathing. If you don't breathe right, this is gonna kill you.
Okay, so that's one of my favorite ones that I throw in like a circuit where I'm really moving up and down. But if we're just going for low impact, I love just like a regular lunge with the knee drive at the top. So I like to make it a curtsy lunge just because it kind of makes the booty kind of.
Yeah, and I love this because, you know, when I do kickboxing practice, stability and glute work is really important. So I love bringing those knees up because, as you mentioned, it hits that lower core and it also works on balance at the same time.
Absolutely. So when you're going down, when you come up, you're really squeezing that glute at the top.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite, like just low impact, focusing on control.
Well, I'm gonna take that to the next level. I don't know, you don't want to use your dumbbell, but I'm gonna use this guy. So we can actually incorporate that same exercise, and when we lunge, we can bring up the knee and also take the shoulder press out. So we go down, we raise up the same knee. We go down, same knee. Now we're working also shoulders and the same component that we were talking about, glutes, core, and legs. So it's a great little variation if you're trying to add a little bit more resistance to the exercise Karina just showed us.
You can just do that all day and you have a workout. Do that for
You can.
like 4 times in the workout.
Yeah. Well, the energy. I need a little energy right now. I need a little amino energy to keep going my day because that already.
Yeah, let me get serious with you on that.
Because I already got my heart pumping. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to start to stay strong. And, you know, with everything that, there you go, cheers.
Cheers.
I got my green apple. That's refreshing, guys. It's one of my favorite ways to start my day.
There's so many people killing it with resources right now. Like, I'm so impressed with the fitness community's home workouts. I was like, how many times can we just do like a jump squat, you know? But people are so creative.
Yeah, and it's been the best part of all this is that people have to restart thinking of resources and what they can do with the house to have the same benefits of going to the gym. Here in Colorado, at least, we have beautiful mountains. People can go outside, but I understand that, you know, in the really far East Coast, everything's still closed. So they have to find smart ways to work out at home in order to keep that health up.
Yeah, I was browsing your page and I saw your last post was like with the bench, and I love that one. I'm gonna have to copy a few of those games. I'll give you credit, but I'm happy
okay. And that, yeah, just a simple little stool can take you really, really far away. I think we start depending so much on all this equipment that is given to us that we start forgetting that the body is always the best machine that we can use to, you know, get exercise going on. A lot of people think, oh, I have to go to the gym because I need this specific machine for this specific purpose. And I'm like, your body can do that. It's just about, you know, re-showing people the capacity of coming better than before, and being stronger without the need of so much.
Absolutely.
Karina, what's the next exercise you're going to show us?
Okay, let's do some jump squats. It's my favorite.
Let's do those.
Gas my legs and get me really, really working. So we can either do a pop squat or we can just do, I'll just do some different variations. So you can either
show us, yes.
Like this, which is great because you're just really, you know, exploding at the top. Or a little bit softer, so you can come down like this. It's the pop squat.
Which one's your favorite?
That one's a little easier because you get a little time in the middle to rest during the top. But if you needed like a low impact version too, you can just squat, do some full squats.
If you want a little resistance, just hug that detergent like you're fighting for it from the grocery store.
Yeah.
And then you can do the same thing, right? You can just squat and hold it and do it and add a little resistance to that.
Sure can.
Just make sure the lid is closed.
Let's just do 10 regular jump squats.
Let's do it.
Here we go. 1, 2, I'll go with you. 3. Woo!
Whew.
Do that like 3 circuits, you're done.
Let's add a little bit of core to that. I'm gonna one up you more now. And let's do that jump and rotation. And jump and rotation, right? I'm gonna face the opposite, so it looks, there we go. And that, guys, with the same concept Karina just taught us of jumping, using the glutes, using the legs, now we're using that core too, because that rotation in midair is gonna involve, so you're getting, as we talked about in the beginning of the live, you're getting the benefit of multiple muscles at once, because that's gonna really amp your calorie expenditure and really gonna take that heart rate up. And that's why I need another sip of my amino energy. Karina, what is next for your routine to show us what you can do at the house?
You know what? I think a lot of people are forgetting during this time too about stretching. So I like to do some days, like I think any movement is better than no movement.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so on days when people are, you know, just really not feeling it.
You mean every day? Every day.
Which is, it's so hard, it's every single day, right?
Yeah.
I love that we're doing this in the morning, because I do think if you like, when you're morning, you win your day, right? Like, I already have, like, it's like endorphins, right? And that's one thing that when the gym's closed, you don't realize how much you rely on those endorphins to get you through the day. And
to spike that mental health, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, my philosophy with everything has always been movement. If movement can change your state of mind, then it can change your day and change an outlook for life. So that's been always, you know, move more. You know, it doesn't have to be, as I mentioned, this complex thing of machines and dumbbells and barbells. If you can just move, run, jog, stretch, do yoga, hiking, biking, that's what it's all about. Just being better than before and taking our bodies and our minds to the next level.
Something active every day.
Yep.
Anything.
So show us one of your favorite stretches
for the body. How are you with
body.
flexibility? You do kickboxing, tell me?
I do everything. I don't dislike anything that doesn't, actually, there's a few things I won't do, but most of them I will do.
So, I'm just going to take that to the floor, cool down a little bit, and we're also going to stretch. But you can also just do this, and I think it will, like, for me, there's no better feeling than feeling flexible and mobile.
Yep.
You move different when you're all stretched out and mobile.
I agree, because again, you know, so many of us have been so stuck at the house for the last few months that our bodies just stop moving, start deteriorating a little bit. So it's important to incorporate different modalities of fitness, like you just mentioned, stretching and running, or, you know, resistance training, to make sure that, you know, the body is doing what it's supposed to do, which is move more, not move less.
Absolutely. Yeah, I took up running. I found a passion for running again. Just started getting outdoors, hiking, running.
And that's what it's all about, you know. It's just being a better version of ourselves in any way we can. And it doesn't have to be just with one thing, you know. A lot of people look at me and assume I live my life inside the gym just doing strength training, but in reality, there's just much more that we can do with our bodies. And that's something that I learned over time, is the body's supposed to be an instrument, not an ornament. And so we have several things we can do with our bodies to make sure that it's moving and feeling at its best, because when we feel our best, we act our best, and the whole energy around us just completely changes.
Absolutely. Makes a difference.
Without a doubt.
Your life, yeah.
And then there's a recovery component. You know, that's what we're here to also teach, is that, you know, you exercise, but you also have the recovery component. So, you know, to increase performance, I always have one of these little guys around me, because it has a decent amount of caffeine for my body. It has the amino acids, and I can start my recovery, but I also need a little bit of energy. Just like Karina and I were cheering, you know, it's something that I can carry with me everywhere, and, you know, be ready to tackle the day, whether I want it ready to go or whether I just want to do it at the gym or at the house with me. I mean, this is one of my favorite ones. It's the amino energy collagen, you know, especially the collagen component for the skin, the hair, and the ligaments. It's pretty good.
Absolutely. And I love the protein shakes too. I have to go to a photo shoot this morning, so I'm about to run and take one of my chocolate shakes on the run to go. And
those are my favorite. Yep.
Yeah, it'll be.
They've done such an amazing job with the post-workout with the ready-to-drink Whey Gold standard that, you know, it makes life so convenient, so easy. There are no excuses as to why we can't be the better version of ourselves with all these amazing products that, you know, back us up.
Amen, Alex. It was
Okay,
really
Karina.
nice to hang out with you and meet you. I'm super impressed that you're so versatile.
Oh,
Your
it's
physique
a
is
pleasure.
amazing. I'm
No.
so glad you believe in functional training and all of that stuff and doing everything. I loved your outlook. It's really nice to hang out with you this morning.
No, it was a pleasure, Karina. And guys, don't forget, later today we have some amazing people from Optimum Nutrition, and we got Sam, who's an Olympic athlete, who's going to teach us way more. So don't forget to tune in later on the Instagram for Optimum to find more details. And Karina and I cannot wish you a better morning, a better day, with so much love and so much energy.
Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you have an amazing day.
You guys have an amazing rest of your day. Bye, Karina. Have a kick-ass morning.
Thank you. Bye, Alex. Nice
Bye, guys.
I'll talk to you guys later.